everybody. My name's DM Craig.
I'm Silver.
I'm Dulhis.
And I'm Lucia.
And welcome back to Valaclaci. So, last time
we were busy. Like, it started off with a lot of background and talking, but man, it got busy.
I made an awesome weapon.
That's true.
It took us a whole day, but I'm proud to call you Dragon Tooth.
That's true. I guess we kind of should go around and explain some of the stuff that was like crafted at the end.
Yeah, so we'll start off. We'll do the initiative order that we kind of went with. Brian, you kind of explain in quick succession what you did.
I made armor and weapons for my party because and worked on my metallurgy skill because I really wanted to work on it, and also I finally finished that stupid book, which I need to know. Did I figure out that it was bullshit?
So at one point you did you were reading it in front of Ander, and he kind of took a look at it and was like, the hell is this? Or the safeguard term for what is this? And you kind of explained to him like, oh, this is my magic spell book. And he kind of looks at it and goes, huh, well, I don't know much about sorcery, so if that works for you, man. And kind of just walked off. But yeah, you finished it and you felt accomplished. And nothing came of it.
I'd like to make sure that I leave it on the shelves of their library for someone else to get. Oh, and I almost forgot. The only other thing that I did make for myself was a small knife for that I put on my belt. So just a small little knife, or a utility knife.
Okay, so Brian, you were able to get a couple little things out of that. Lucia, what was Lucia's emotional journey last episode?
Yeah, she had a pretty rough time hearing that like Apollo's been gone for a really long time, and that the stories with Artemis were kind of fake. So she's kind of like not doubting Apollo because she like really believes in Apollo, but she's just now she's like, okay, what is the absolute like 100% truth? So she's been spending a lot of time. So she normally prays like twice a day when she's not like in trouble. And so the past couple of weeks, she's going to be pretty obsessive and probably pray like 5, 6, 7 times a day. And in between the excessive prayers, she's constantly like pestering Ander for old stories, looking in the books for old stories, and she's also trying to do research on the ruins to the north, and she's getting a lot of like a lot of different info from a lot of different people, so she's getting like super frustrated that there's not just like one absolute truth that she can find about the ruin. Like she can't tell what's real and what's fake for it. So yeah, she's just been compulsively praying and researching basically, and she was super touched that Silver and Dulhis like labored away to make her better equipment because they didn't really make themselves much.
Speaking of which, what did you get?
So over the course of 2 weeks they made a chain shirt, and she had kind of just dropped her mace off in the workshop because it's not a weapon that she actually liked, and they made her a spear.
A lot of labor in that one.
It was labor intensive. I made the handle soft grip for soft hands. And then, is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
We used many days, just kidding, maybe one day, with a couple of hours in it, and we made my simple farming tools into a powerful weapon. I call you Dragonborn. I mean, Dragon Tooth. Shit. Dragon Tooth.
I call you me.
Oh, and he crits it on the second one.
There you go.
Dragon Tooth. That is a sweet name, though.
And then I just worked
else?
up on my skills. That's about it.
Okay. All right. So that pretty much opens you guys up to whatever it is that you're wanting to do from here. You guys have done the 2 weeks worth of 2 some odd weeks, whatever it ended up being, worth of work here. And you guys feel fully rested. You guys fully feel like you're level 2 characters now. I mean, you guys fully feel like you are a little bit stronger. So yeah, where do you guys go from here?
All right. Question.
Yes.
Do we go and see if they have another fighting tournament? Or
Lucia does not say fuck.
It'd be funny if she did, though. Like that's the thing that finally breaks her, you know?
I know. Or do we go north to the ruins?
Silver turns to Lucia. Hey, I know this might sound kind of crazy, but that fighting tournament idea isn't that awful. And hear me out on this. We are going to be absolutely broke before getting there. We need some money. And I'm not necessarily saying that we have to go into a fighting tournament, but it might not be a bad idea to go back to the town that we were at before, look at the job board and pick something out of it that isn't going to get us killed. Because you got a lot of weird reports.
She kind of like glares at him and is like, are you going to steal all the jobs again?
No, Mom.
So Silver, acknowledging the fact that he did in fact steal the board last time, goes, was that helpful?
No, we could have gone to it to read.
Then Silver realizing now that she was not actually complimenting him for his forward thinking. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I guess I didn't realize that we were worried about stealing a piece of paper. But yes, fine, we'll go read it this time. Basically burning up all the goodwill he had just earned.
She just rolls her eyes and she kind of turns to just hide a smile.
So are we in agreement? We're going to go back?
Look around going, where are we going?
So it sounds like we're gonna venture back to the town that we were just at before.
Yeah, we did not find out much about these ruins.
Except for the fact that it sounded like everybody you talked to was a little bit more fearful than what the...
that's the one true thing, is that everyone's like actually afraid of it, but like... Okay, and never mind, continue.
All right. So you guys gonna head back?
Yes.
Then first person, roll me a D100.
If Dalhis rolls a 54.
Dalhis rolls a 54. All right.
Do I need to roll?
No, just give me 1 second.
No, Michelle, you changed your AC, right?
No, I'm about to do that though.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Okay. All right. Let's get going here. You guys are traveling down the road, trying to get back to Ereriar, and you guys are traveling down the road. You guys are on your way back to Ereriar.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, before they leave, sorry, I know that we're heading out, but before they leave, like, I just want to make sure, like, Lucia would, like, give Ander, like, a super long hug and be, like, kind of emotional when they leave. Okay, I'm done. That's all I wanted to add.
Okay. Yes, you guys, I would say that for the last day, you guys spent actually a decent amount of time the last little bit, knowing you both were able to kind of pick up that your time was coming to an end. Anyway, so you guys hung out for the last little day, and it was a very emotional end for you guys.
We need to start heading out.
So Silver gets a little twinge of jealousy.
We need to start heading out. Winter is coming.
Here we go.
Winter is coming. So you guys are going through here, and in classic fashion, what was the order for your guys' watch? Well, when you guys are at night.
Well, it can shift now because it's been a couple of weeks. But let's it's up to you guys. So you know what? Let's do this. Easy way to tell it. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's all roll a D4. I got a 1. Okay. There it is. First, second, third shift.
Okay. So, first shift. Can you give me a perception check?
Oh, here we go.
Shit. I sure can, buddy. I want to press.
It's not me this time.
I wanted to roll that perception button that we talked about, and remember, we're just taking the one on the left-hand side, right?
Yep.
Okay. There it is.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a solid 5.
Silver rolls a 5.
Twice. All those good
Not
rolls
just
on all the
once.
testing.
But twice. That's awesome.
Okay, so you guys aren't actually. You guys see the little area I'm crafting,
Yes.
correct? Yeah, you guys are actually in the tent, Lucia and Dalhis, but I don't want to make your tokens disappear, so just whatever, they're there. And Silver, can you move your character?
Yeah.
Does it allow you to move your character?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you go through and position yourself where a person with a 5 perception would pick up to watch for people.
where he should be sitting, or where a person with 5%.
Where a 5 perception would get you to sit, and where you'd be, where you'd sit and where you'd be looking.
No,
So there's a
would be
road.
sitting kind of like this, like rather than.
Yeah, so there's a road leading from the what we'll call northeast, going down through the middle of the map and heading out straight to the west. There's trees all around. They're camping southeast of this road when it kind of makes its bend. And Silver is facing to the southeast, away from the road, and watching into the woods. And the tent is off a little bit, about 10 feet to the west of the campfire that they have set up. Okay, so with a 5 perception, you notice nothing.
Cool.
All right, next person, drag yourself over to the campfire for your shift, and then Brian, if you want to go take your nap. Dalhis, can you roll me a perception?
Dalhis rolls a 4.
Fucking hell.
Why are we so bad at this stupid game?
You guys are so bad at adventuring.
You're really good at things like item crafting, though.
You guys are really bad at adventuring. So, Dalhis is sitting there. Where's this button? There it is. He's sitting there and he's looking around, and he thinks he hears like a little some rustling nearby a little bit. No, his ears are playing tricks on him. He's not hearing anything. There's no possible way that his ears are hearing he's hearing things like that. So what time of night is this, Burke?
Oh, probably around midnight.
Around midnight?
Yep.
Okay. So it's a little bit later in the day. Or a little bit later in the night. Perfect. All right.
Burke.
And there's some more rustling going on, and you don't really again, you're like, whatever, not a big deal. It's nothing big, no biggie. I don't need to worry about it. And just, your eyes are starting to get a little heavy, getting a little darker out all around you. Your light is barely focusing the area around you because you don't have any night vision, right?
Nope.
Getting really dark. You're getting really tired.
So we got to figure out a 2-watch system.
And that's when you hear the burst forth. That's when you hear the burst forth from behind Dalhis. Dalhis, can you give me a reflex save or a dex save?
Dalhis rolls a 24.
Whoa!
Sheesh.
Nimble little
reacts.
minx.
Yeah, nimble much, dude? The monk has a good dex save.
It's a 7'4" dragon just takes off.
Well, I rolled a natural 19, so
That helps.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
So you alert yourself right as a goblin comes sprinting out and takes a swing at you, but you're able to snore yourself awake really quick beforehand, and
sorry, what did you say? I hit the wrong button. I didn't hear you.
you're able to nimbly dodge as a goblin prances out and takes a slash at you with his scimitar, and you're able to dodge away quickly enough. So that being said, what do you do, Berkey?
I immediately scream to try to wake everybody up.
And I will give that as the ability for everybody here to wake up and roll initiative.
Oh, they actually hear me. Awesome.
Yeah, everybody wakes up. You're all, luckily they're sleeping next to their weapons. How do I roll initiative for these people?
All his rolls a 21.
I also got a 21, but it's saying I don't have a token again.
See if this works. Okay,
me a
so you have to
second.
click on your token and then click the initiative button. It is what it is.
Well, I would say put your initial numbers
Okay,
in
you
there.
can't
So,
adjust it. Okay.
Where do you guys click your initiative?
Off the character sheet.
Character sheet.
On your character sheet
Yeah.
itself?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have a character sheet for my guys here, and trying to see if I could do a click of the character sheet as well.
I'll do my initial one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, so
Lucia, do your initial one, or Michelle. You can type it in
Wait, how do I type it?
in the turn order. Go over to the turn order.
I can just add a turn for these guys.
It's
So
not letting me change it.
If you click on it and just say 21 and then hit enter, it should take it. There you go.
There you go. It just kept changing back to 3.
Yeah.
okay, so that doesn't automatically put. Can you guys see the turn order or no?
I can see the.
Yes.
Yes.
So you see everybody's,
I see.
Yes.
all 5 of them.
No.
Yes.
I see 5 total turn orders.
Okay, but you don't see the names or numbers or
Mm.
anything.
No, I
I
just see
see-
icons and numbers.
I see icon with 3 and an icon with 2.
Oh, well, that's no fun. I mean, it's sort of fun, but it's no fun at the same time. I was trying to figure out how I could actually click and just have their initiative roll into it, because I've got them out there and they've got tokens and shit. But whatever.
Lucy now.
I'll figure it out later. Okay, Dalhis, since you screamed everybody awake, you are up and you're ready to go.
All right.
Michelle, you're unmuted.
Wait, what?
You're unmuted while you were typing there. Just letting you know.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
So I immediately,
And obviously, you guys only see one person.
I
Right.
immediately pull out Dragon Tooth, who was already sitting next to me, and do a quick swing down. So
Onto the goblin.
onto the goblin. I roll a 17,
And that'll hit.
and I do 7 damage.
So this goblin comes straight out, and he comes straight out to slice your face off, dude.
Mhm.
Like, he was all about taking you down. You turned right around and just slashed his throat, and he falls to the ground.
Oh, snap.
I don't even need. I guess let me ask this: because I screamed, or would that have been like a bonus action, or would I have still got my unarmed strike if I needed it? I don't know.
I probably would have given you the unarmed strike, but whatever.
Okay, there you go. 1 down.
Okay.
Dang.
All right. And it is at that, because that was a little different. If you guys want to, Silver and Lucia's next, is right?
Mm-hmm.
See you
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, Lucia's next. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Yeah, well, just pretty all around, huh? Okay, so if you guys want to, Lucia, it's your turn. You still feel actively threatened, because whenever there's one goblin, there's always more. So if you want to do any specific searching, if you want to do a general perception check into an area, if you want to do a specific perception check into an area,
I will
however you want to handle
generally.
this.
I'll do a general perception check. In the same kind of direction, like toward Dalhis.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll me that perception. Ooh, a critical failure.
Shell rolls
I'm
a.
not
Why does
laughing
it show
at you. I'm
names,
laughing
2
at
numbers?
We think it's for advantage and disadvantage. Sorry, we talked about this before you got on. It rolls 2 numbers for a lot of these, and we said we were going to take the left number regardless. And it does flip numbers. Like, sometimes it's higher on the left, sometimes it's higher on the right.
Gotcha.
So we just said we were going to take the left one. So that is a critical failure on perception.
So it's just automatically rolling 2 in case you have like
Mhm.
advantage or disadvantage.
If you have,
Got it.
Yeah, it just kind of automatically does it. That's what we're guessing. But regardless, we just take the left number. So you look over to Dalhis, you see that this goblin just got sliced. You're like, I think I'm good.
Go back in the side.
Yeah, you're not really concerned at this point. Brian,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
Okay. In that case,
Roll a perception.
Perception check.
Well, if you want to do a perception, you don't have to, but
I would like to huck a fireball. But I'm gonna but I'm doing it. Basically, and I can draw the line here, right?
yeah, draw me the line.
I'm going to huck the fireball this way safely. My goal is basically to throw it this way to light up basically between the road and between Dalhis and the road, just to light this area here because I know that he can't see it.
How far can you throw your fire? Is it a fire bolt?
120 feet.
Is it a fire bolt?
Fire bolt, yes.
Okay. And this is, I'll actually just give me a D20 roll real quick. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you didn't critically fail trying to do this.
Okay.
So draw me the path of where you're throwing this thing.
Okay.
Or show me the path. Use the arrow. Yep. And keep it on screen for me.
Is it Alt or Control here? I just
Alt.
did it. Okay. So I'm basically following the road because I know we came
just
from
drag it as far as you possibly can.
Okay.
So that's where you're throwing it.
Yeah. I'm just basically
keep it on screen. I'm drawing around you.
Oh, okay.
The area that you lit up. Okay.
Okay. So I just wanted to did that.
So you lit up the road.
Yep. I just wanted to. I'm trying to get a good look and also you can't see in the dark, so I'm trying to help you out.
for one turn here, until it returns to your turn, Brian, that area is lit up.
Deal.
Okay. So that would do you want to walk or move or anything else? Any bonus actions you want to take?
Well, I was say I'd like to. Oh shoot! I got the wrong thing selected. Hold on. I'd like to try to. No, I want to stay next to Lucia. I don't want her alone.
Okay.
So.
All right.
I might take. Actually, no. I lied. I want to take one step that way.
That way.
That one step that way. Yeah, right there. I'm sorry. I took one step to the right and up slightly, just so everyone kind of has a mental image of it. So technically, if you were to look at the three of us, we'd be in kind of a diagonal line with Lucia being the bottom left, and then me in the middle, and Dalhis top right.
And all of them are about, I'd say, 10 feet from each other for the most part, 10 to 15 feet from each other. So about a line of 25 feet across the three of them. Okay, so, and with that, there is a rumbling outcry from the same area that the other goblin previously came from. And he comes right at Silver. And he's going to swing at him. I said he's going... No, I don't want to give the tree health.
I don't want to give the tree health. There are now ints. And the ints come alive.
Basically what it was trying to do to me. Okay. And so the goblin is going to take a swing at Silver. Is that the roll? That's the other roll, right? So that's the two rolls there. So he rolls an 11. Does that hit?
My AC is 13.
Does not hit. So he misses. His swing is for naught. Lucia, can you give me a perception check real quick? 10 on perception. Okay. I don't know if this is hidden or not, so you guys might see it. And that sucks if you do see it, but never mind. So, Lucia, you hear a something scrunchling behind you near a tree because you're kind of next to some trees there. You see some. When I zoom in, does it zoom in for you guys as well?
No.
Okay, so you guys have your own zoom in, zoom out. Okay, cool. And you're able to turn and see that there is a bigger goblin, an uglier goblin, coming at you. So that way you're not surprised and he doesn't get advantage on you. And he's going to take a swing. Ooh, 19. I think that hits.
It does. My armor class is only 14.
Okay, so he hits you with 19.
For 7 damage?
Yeah, he hits you for 7 damage. And I'm trying to give the tree health again. And this guy, he looks badass. He took another swing at you, but he missed. Okay, Dalhis, it is now your turn.
Let's see here.
And the guy next to you is dead. That's why I've got the little bad icon.
Can I run all the way to the Goblin King?
What is your movement speed? 40?
40.
Okay, so this is you got obviously 5 to here. 30. and then 5 to here. Because otherwise, you're gonna. I guess you go here. Because you can't go through any space. I'll let you go through the space with the goblin right next to you, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could go through him, but you can't go through a space that has anything else in it unless no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if you went here to 15 feet, 20, 30, 40. So if you I can give you an acrobatics check to get over top of this, which would be a dex thing. I'll give you an acrobatics over the fire to try and leap the fire and get right next to this goblin down here in the bottom left. Can you see his name?
No.
Okay, it doesn't show you the name. Okay.
For a second, it looked like you did for whatever you just did.
Okay, I will.
Because otherwise, you can't go through this guy.
Yeah, this goblin. Yep.
Okay, you
I
can't go
will
through here.
run. I will use one of my key points and dash all the way to this guy, which increases my movement speed to 60.
Okay. So if you want to explain real quick how that key point works for you to do the dash.
So when I hit level 2, and because we're awesome and we worked on a lot of shit, we leveled up, and I get 2 key points, which I can use for like kind of a defensive movement and or attack bonus. Right now at level 2.
Okay, so that gives you what in this particular case? What is that key point giving you?
Gives me the ability to dash
Okay, does that give you extra?
as a bonus action.
As a bonus action, you can dash?
So yeah, I can dash I can use my normal movement speed and then dash to him and then still get my attack in, but I won't be able to get another attack in.
Okay, that works.
Yep. Okay.
So go ahead and move him.
I will move my guy right here. And I will just attack with my... Or wait.
Dragon Tooth?
Yep. Attack with Dragon Tooth. Where is Dragon Tooth? There we go. And I roll a 13.
13 will not hit, actually.
Yeah.
It is now Lucia's turn. Unless you have something else you can do. I don't think you can, though. You moved, you did the bonus, you didn't.
I'm done.
All right, Lucia.
Lucia is going to cure wounds on herself.
Okay. Probably smart, keeping the healer alive.
I heal me.
It's beside you.
Sorry, hold on. It's
No, you're fine. I'm just laughing, like, because it's totally fine that you're doing that. It just makes me laugh because it's like, oh yeah, the healer. What is she gonna do? It's like, heal myself.
Okay, so you get 4 points of. She restores herself 4 points of health. So she's feeling a lot better now. Only about 1/4 of her health is gone. Is that about accurate? Are you missing 2 to 3?
Yep, that's
points?
accurate.
3. Okay. All right. It is now this goblin's turn, and he's going to keep his.
Wait, isn't it my turn?
Oh, Silver's turn. Sorry. Silver.
It's okay. For my minor action, I'm just gonna grip my sword with 2 hands. Because this guy is right next to me is too close for me to use magic, the ranged stuff, because he's right next to me now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to 2 hands swing my sword like a bamf. See how that goes. 2-handed swing.
So that's a 12 versus Silver rolled a 12 versus the AC, and he misses.
Damn! Because I critted on my damage too.
Okay, so
man.
now it's this goblin's turn.
Yes.
So this goblin, he goes through and he's going to take a swing with his scimitars at you.
Okay.
And I think he hits with a 23.
Oh yeah, he hits.
And he hits for 3 damage.
Disappointing but fair.
Are you keeping track of your health on here, Brian?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. And so as a bonus action, this goblin, seeing his buddy get taken down and he's finally got a hit in, a bonus action he has is he can safely disengage and hide. So now it is the goblin to the left's turn again. He is going to try and take another couple swings here at Lucia. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Now you guys can see what his attack is and why he's getting 2 of them.
You're good.
So 16, does that one go?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And then his second one automatically already fails because 8. He takes disadvantage on the second one, I just put up in there in the thing. He takes disadvantage, so he already rolled an 8, which won't hit, which would be the disadvantage. So there's no point in rolling it again. So she's going to take 6 points of damage. He also has the ability to disengage and hide as a bonus action on his turn, being that there is 2 of you that he's trying to run from. Dalhis, I'm going to give you one chance. Roll me whatever attack you would if someone was disengaging from you. Attack of opportunity. So just your dragon tooth. Give me one swing of that, and if you beat his AC, I'll give you the attack hit.
Dalhis rolls a 15.
Rolls a 15. That does not beat his AC. So he runs off as well after his. I'm gonna get rid of the body here. So now it's you 3 here. Dalhis, it is now your turn. You saw the goblin boss run away, but we've got to see if you can find him based on his stealth. So go ahead and roll me a perception.
Dalhis rolls a 19.
19, and his stealth is a 12 on this one. So you see him as he's running away, and he runs and he's hiding behind this tree over here. About, what would you say, 10, 15, 20 feet, or 15 feet away. So that's the one I'm assuming you would have tracked since he was right next to you.
Yep.
Okay, so you saw him run. You've got I'll give you that as a free action, as the perception is a free action. So now you are free to do whatever you want.
Okay. I will run towards to the north of him, I guess, or
Okay.
above him.
Yep.
And I will spend another one of my key points and use Fury of Blows. So I get an attack action and 2 bonus actions.
Okay.
So
Go with the attack action.
The
Dragon Tooth will miss.
Okay, here. I've got to do something else. It didn't work. All right. So the first one was a 10. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit. So you will do 6 damage.
Yep.
On the arm strike.
And yep.
And then you will do 9 damage on the second arm strike as a 24 hits as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so I swung, missed horribly, but still managed to do the flurry of 2 swinging flying kicks to the face.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, you swung initially with your dragon tooth, and he was able to kind of dodge out of the way, and then you're able to, with your offhand, go through and follow up with an elbow and then a quick knee to the gut. All right, Silver, it's now your turn.
What?
Okay.
Oh, Lucia, it is now your turn.
Oh.
I am so sorry.
Oh, it's
For
not
some
my
reason,
turn.
since your name's so long, it spaces things out weird, and it looks like it's...
I don't know why that's still in there because I got rid of it.
Okay, well, I just adjusted this. I adjusted the size on my thing because it just brought your name onto a different level, and it just, for some reason, I thought my brain kept thinking it was just because Dalhis was selected. Don't ask. Just go ahead. It is now your turn, Lucia.
Can I move up and diagonally up and to the left
Right
to that
there.
or no?
Yeah, no, that works.
Okay, I'm gonna go back there and heal myself again.
Okay. For 9. Oh, nope, that's not it. Sorry, for 5. That's Burke's thing. So she heals herself for 5, brings herself back up to 9 hit points. Okay, Silver, it is now your turn. A guy just went and poofed right in front of you, basically. How do you want to proceed?
I would like to move here.
Okay.
That. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm
going to be
moving
really nice and put these not in middle squares.
Oh,
The trees were in middle squares. So go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. So I move over and let me. And this is a question of perception. So I'll either move more to the left or not. Can I? Do I have a clear view of the goblin?
If you move
Burke is fighting?
5 feet to the west, you will have a clear view of him.
Okay.
The clearest view you can have of him without being right next to him. There is a slight chance you'll hit. I'd say there's a 10% chance you hit Dalhis on this.
Yeah, what
10.
percent?
You got 90% chance
Pretty
of
bad odds for us.
I can take it.
In that case, I'd like to stand here.
Okay.
I would like to face him.
Okay.
And then I would like to proceed by yelling, "Unlimited power!" And by that I mean I activate Witch's Bolt, or it's Witch Bolt.
Real quick, before you roll for that,
Yes.
can you roll me a D10? Pick one number before you roll the D10.
Say it out loud.
Sure. What?
Say the number out loud.
Yeah, pick your number.
Oh yeah. The number is gonna be 6.
Hey, if you roll a 6, you're hitting doll hiss with this spell.
Okay.
What'd
I
you,
was so nervous. Holy shit.
what'd you roll? What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so you rolled a 4. You're safe. So now you can go about.
That doesn't even guarantee I'm going to hit it at this point. That was just
to
a
make sure you
chance
miss.
of hurting my team. But you know what? That's why my team loves me. Witch Bolt, activate!
Range check of 22.
Ooh,
That
baby!
hits for 16 damage. Am I correct?
Unlimited power! I'm sorry I'm yelling, but it's just the best fucking move. Oh, it's so exciting.
And this guy fries and falls down to the ground.
Yes! I'm helpful.
Okay. And at that, you don't hear anything else. You hear nothing. As maybe some patter of footsteps is just sprinting away from you.
How thick are these trees?
I don't know, about 5 foot.
Huh, okay.
Why is that, Michelle?
Well, my crossbow can reach 320 feet. I didn't know if I would be able to
You know what?
shoot, but
I will give you the chance.
Take a shot in the dark.
You roll, all 3 of you roll your perception real quick.
Okay.
God,
Eldritch rolls a 5.
I rolled a 6.
Got it.
A 16.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, so I'll give you this just to make this interesting. Silver
right.
is able to look and turn and point in one direction this way, and I will light up the map for you guys so you can see everything. If you see dead bodies where they shouldn't be, don't worry, I just moved them.
What's the range at this?
So you're going through and you see Silver points randomly in this direction. I hear him that way. Lucia, can you give me a second perception check?
17.
And in the distance, you just hear, you hear the footsteps, and you kind of think you've got to hone in on what's going on. You think you've got an idea. You're like, there's that little shitball running away. So I'll give you one shot to try and take this guy down.
18?
An 18. I'm going to say that actually misses at the range that he's at and what he's running.
That's fair.
You had about, I would say, a 5% chance to get that. You had 2 decent perceptions to kind of get you in the general range, but had either one of those perceptions been a 20, I would have actually just made it against AC straight up. But there's no perfect perceptions in there. I think the rolls were, Brian's roll was an 18, but it goes down to 16. And then your roll was only a 13 with that. So there's nothing natural about being perfectly spotting that. So, and the last guy gets away. So when you guys are going through and taking a look at these, at the corpse here, you're able to find that one of these guys, the guy that's down just south of Dalhis right now, he looks like he may have been the boss of this area. He may have been the leader. So you're able to go through and strip down. You all 3 of you take about 10 gold off of him from his, I guess, if you want to loot him. There's 30 gold.
I'm looting him. I'm looting him.
Yeah, we would definitely be looting at this point.
There's 30 gold pieces in his pouch. He has he's got a scimitar on him, and he also has a very small chain shirt on him. And on his back, he has another small shield.
Take it all.
We can sell it.
What we don't use, we can sell, and what we, but we'll use what we can.
Yes.
Anyone want to use a scimitar? Takers?
I'll throw it in my pack.
There we go. Loaded. I'd say on Burke the workhorse. I mean, Dallas the friend, not workhorse.
Could probably take the shield too.
I turn to Lucia. Is this something you're interested in?
I'm sorry, which item?
The shield?
She shakes her head.
Shakes her head no, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Well, it'd be nodding her head if she said yes. It's a shake if it's no.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess that's true. Oh, I'm sorry. I figured it would go with your shiny new spear, though. You don't have to if you don't want to.
She continues shaking her head.
Okay. We load that up into the pack on Burke's back as well. Is it the gold? What do you think? 10 apiece?
Fine with me.
Lucy agrees,
Lucy
I
nods.
think. Okay. Changing my gold right now. And what was the final item?
Chain
I'm sorry?
shirt.
Chain shirt.
It's a smaller chain shirt, so you don't think any of you will be able to fit into it. Maybe Lucia could really try and scrunch in, but yeah, she's got a brand new one, so I don't think that's really going to be.
She's a brand new one that fits her.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to want to.
In the backpack.
All right.
Okay, so
How much does that weigh?
you'll have to look that up. Or actually, I've got
A
it open.
chain shirt weighs 20.
Oh god, yep.
Chain shirt weighs 20. This shield is 6 pounds.
I'm encumbered. Someone has to take.
Yep. So if he's encumbered, you guys are going to make really bad time trying to
Someone
walk.
take the shield.
Depending, might be what you want because you'll get more opportunities for getting attacked.
I look at Lucia. Say, I don't know about that plan. How much is the shield
6
weigh?
pounds.
6.
6 pounds.
Lucia can't carry much,
Hold on 1 second.
nor is she interested in really looting dead bodies too much.
Question: Does Dalhis feel as though he's over encumbered by like 1 pound or by like many pounds?
You can
That's it.
you can just tell him the straight number.
I don't know. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so the shield puts me over. Like I'm right at the. Like I'm 5 pounds over.
You're 5 pounds over.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I say I got to turn to Michelle and say, all right, I'll take the shield then. So I'll take the shield, and that's 5 pounds. You said, right?
6.
6. Okay. Then I hand her one of my torches to hang on to. So I hand Lucia a single torch of my 5. So now I'm down to 4 torches, and I take the shield, just 6 pounds, which puts me at. I can carry 60 pounds. I'm at 59.64. So building up my strength on this one.
Wait, is your strength low?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, very low.
Okay.
I think
I'm already carrying 62 pounds, and I'm not quite encumbered yet, but I'm close.
No, I absolutely I'm a sorcerer. I really shouldn't even have a sword, but I'm a nut. So, yep. So I'm good with that. And we can keep on going on our journey back toward town.
There's another goblin on the ground here. The goblin that was right here over here, south of the fire.
Oh, yeah, I forgot because he disappeared.
Yeah, I took him away a little too early, but we'll say that you looted the body well enough right there, and you got a second one over here.
I'm reloading him.
If
Yes, what does he have?
Anybody wants to go over there?
I will loot him.
He's only got about 6 gold on him.
6 gold?
Yep.
3 apiece?
Might as well.
Is Lucia not taking any of the gold?
No, she took the 10, but she's going to shake her head at the 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Or 2 or whatever.
Yeah, it would have been 2 for all of you, but 3
Alright,
to both of you.
Yeah. Take it.
45. All right.
He also has a scimitar, and he also has a short bow on him.
Ooh. Turning to Lucia. Look, I really can't carry anything else. And I really just want to sell this. Would you please take some of it to carry back with you?
Don't you think we're getting a little greedy?
Well, it's only greedy if you don't make money off of it and you get screwed over for carrying it. So I say that we still take it. If it makes you feel any better, I'll give you a lot of my justly bought items, and I can carry all the and I'm using air quotes, stolen materials here.
borrowed inventory
from the guys who tried to kill us. There's no shame in taking something from a goblin.
She sighs and says, I'll take the damn well, not damn, but I'll take the shield.
I actually like the idea that she's breaking down and saying stuff like that. I'll take the damn shield.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet. That's fair. So she'll carry the remaining items that he had there, which was it was a short bow and then a
What's
scimitar.
the shield say? 6?
Shield was 6. So the scimitar is a 3-pound item.
The shield encumbered me.
Dang it.
How much does the scimitar weigh?
The scimitar weighs 3 pounds. And the short bow weighs 2 pounds. So they both weigh 5 total.
Actually, I can take the short bow. There was some issue with my weights.
Okay. Also, you guys
I can carry the scimitar.
Can you guys all just roll me perceptions real quick? Or no, give me knowledge. What do I want to do for this? How do I want to do this?
Nature?
Nope, it's not nature.
History.
We'll do an intelligence. Give me an intelligence based, not perception, just an intelligence based thing. You should be able to just click the intelligence one, right? You should be able to click intelligence. Yeah.
Dalhis rolls a 5.
Okay, Silver.
Silver rolls a 13.
All right, go ahead. Lucia.
Lucia rolls an 8.
All right, so that 13 is going to have a +5 for Silver because this is something that he knows very well. So he's looking at it, and while you guys are trying to figure out weights, he does remember that a scimitar normally could probably go for roughly 25 gold, a short bow for roughly 25 gold, and a shield is roughly 10 gold pieces, where the scimitar and short bow weigh 5 collectively and worth are 50 collectively. The shield weighs 6 and is worth 10 gold. So he has it in his head. If you guys are leaving something behind, the shield can be tossed. If you guys need to leave something behind.
Pack it all up, boys, except for the shield.
If that helps out in any
packing
rules you're trying to do.
I can carry the scimitar, and that's my limit.
And Dalhis can carry the bow, he said.
Yep.
So the only thing we're leaving behind is one shield.
Okay.
Yep. How much does that chain shirt worth?
They're 50 full price.
Yeah.
So I think we're looking at roughly 20, 25.
Yeah, Silver thinks that it's probably about 50 for a normal one if you're buying them from the market or Smith.
Okay.
Yep. So that was all the items, right?
Yeah. Yep. That's pretty much all the items. There are a handful of arrows with that short bow and a quiver.
Quiver and arrows.
Mm-hmm.
I think a quiver weighs 3 pounds or something.
And the shields only were worth 10, you said, and a quiver with arrows in it would be worth is worth how much? Would you guess?
Quiver it's not exactly not Lucia Silver's thing, but he remembers them being pretty cheap. Maybe 1 gold.
Gotcha.
Arrows usually about 20 for 1 gold. 20 arrows per gold.
I say arrows are like negligible.
Gotcha. See, you need replacements.
She kind of looks at the arrows and looks at him.
They're not bolts, you moron.
I turned to Dalhis. It was a joke.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man.
Can we modify them?
Now
I don't need them.
Now you're thinking.
Oh, okay.
Might be my blood loss talking, but I think he's onto something. So, okay. So I think is that everything out of that we needed?
That's everything that you can get out of that fight.
Good deal.
Do we continue on?
Is there anything else you guys are wanting to do before you try and turn back in for the night and go back to sleep?
Oh man. I mean, I'm just sitting here trying to work out the weights on it all, trying to figure out if there was anything I could get rid of. But the problem is the list is all things I need this effectively, right?
Right.
You're water skin, that's 5 pounds, but that's your water. The only thing that on there that I could get rid of theoretically is my rope, but I'm there's gonna be a situation where I probably
How much does your one
rope.
torch weigh, by the way?
1 pound. I had 5.
You need to take your torch back.
Oh no.
I'll take your torch and make mine 10. I now have 10 torches.
Nice. I have 4 torches now. This is just a torch exchange. Truth be told, what we should have done from the get-go is given Dalhis like every torch because he's the only one who can't see at night.
I only need 10. Throw yours away. Or sell them.
Oh, man.
You could end up selling them. They are worth about 1 copper a torch.
Ooh.
1 copper?
They'll pay for 1/20th of your beer.
No, it's fine. No. But
Daily beer. Don't shortchange them.
That's true. He's not wrong on that. But like the hemp rope, I don't know. Like there's so many things like you look at it like
the rope.
I know. Like, but then you look at like things like the bedroll. It's like $7, and you're like, yeah, but then where would they sleep? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can get rid of actually, except for some fancy clothing, which weighs a lot. It's part of my priest pack for some reason.
It's part. That sounds like something that you would get out of a cereal box. It's the priest pack. But aside from that, it's I would assume that at this point, you know, like, if it's midnight, they're still gonna, you know, try to get a little shut eye, but mostly they're gonna probably move the camp, the tent closer to the fire and like really stay awake and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
that's up to you guys.
I think I'll go to sleep now.
Yeah, I would also be.
And there
going
goes
back to them.
Silver's like, shit, I had first watch.
I need to meditate for at least, or I need to sleep for at least an hour to get my points back.
Silver sits by the fire reminiscing about how cool it was to say unlimited power and shoot lightning out of his fingertips. Oh, man.
All right. Well, I think that's all we have time for this week. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out.